Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. This is Deb Tim, a Canadian girl, and today I want to share with you all the things that I have learned in watching my African cichlids and how their hierarchy within the tank works. So please stay tuned and I'll share my thoughts. This is my 75-gallon mixed African cichlid aquarium following a water change. I always find the cichlids are more active and curious when they explore a new scape with fresh water. The new smaller cichlids have settled in very well. I have mentioned this before. I find it far more appealing when there are varied sizes of fish in an aquarium, as that is more accurately mimicking the natural world. You would think the smaller fish would be targeted and possibly risk harm adding them to a tank with large adults who are waiting to torment them. Well, I'm very happy to report in my experience that has never been the case. You see, the adults are not threatened by these small additions, so they don't waste time on them. They are more concerned with the fish that could take their position in the hierarchy. Living in a hierarchy is a lot of work and a lot of responsibility. In studies, they have found that cichlids actually have the ability to use logical reasoning to find their place in the hierarchy they live in. By watching their tank mates, they can determine which are aggressive fish, which are strong, which are weaker, which to avoid, and who they can best. This is beneficial knowing who to pick fights with and who to leave alone. Living in a hierarchy, their constant goal is to ascend the social ladder, bettering themselves within the community. This is why the males are forever fighting and beating themselves up. Some species tend to be more aggressive than others. Many of the cichlids who are less aggressive make themselves at home, living happily, avoiding unnecessary fights. But hostility does come with benefits, as the winner gets the girls and usually the choicest foods. Males who repeatedly lose their bouts of aggression will find themselves descending the social ladder within the hierarchy. It's imperative that they keep up their fitness and strength before facing a potential rival. They will even practice against foes they know that they can beat just to keep up their strength, similar to a sparring match. Following a serious fight, it's quite simple to pick out the winner. In cichlids, the winner retains his vibrant coloration. The bar across their brow will be dark, where the colors of the defeated cichlid will quickly mute as he runs off to lick his wounds. Once he's calmed and settled again, his coloration will return to normal. The cichlids lower on the social ladder often stick together, where the most aggressive male will be the loner. His job is very important, and he must work hard to maintain this position. Being the king or tank boss is not only a coveted title, it comes with much responsibility. A good tank boss maintains order, watching over his kingdom. He will break up fights with good reason. If a single cichlid displays aggression towards others, he is trying to promote his status within the community. When the tank boss sees this, he will quickly break up these fights. In doing this, he is preserving his position and not allowing a more aggressive tank mate to climb the social ladder. Often within a hierarchy, there are not only a tank boss, but sometimes a second in command as well. I haven't really found that to be the case in this aquarium. My tank boss, Spectre, he is a reef cichlid. Spectre was second in command of this community before I lost Ghost. Ghost was an extraordinary tank boss. He was a fabulous teacher, and Spectre learned well by watching him. I am still amazed how similar he acts to his past tank boss. Finding out who is the boss is pretty simple. It takes time and attention. Watch your fish and you will get to know their personalities, and before long, their positions will be revealed. Now, I have experienced having a bad tank boss. I believe no matter how stunning a cichlid is, if he's not a good tank boss, then rehome him. Do not waste your time on timeouts or separations, as that will not last. Aggressive fish don't just change by putting them into another tank. The only thing a timeout does, providing it's been a long enough time period, is it gives the community time to allow a new tank boss to rise up and take control. However, if he's not strong enough when the previous tank boss returns, he will make a run for the title again, often causing harm or even death. It's just not worth it. There are many, many animals and fish who live in a hierarchy community. It's really amazing to watch one develop and be maintained by the incredible fish that we all love so much. So until next time, this is Deb Tim signing out. Thanks so much for watching. I hope your week is off to a super start, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.